Hey YouTube, it's time for a Reef update. Hey YouTube, Brian coming at you again with an update on the Reef tank. Thought I would just kind of do an overview of the tank and show you what's been going on. My frog spawn here has been doing real well, a lot of growth. It looks real good under the lights. Real happy with this one. This is a long poly leather, I guess you call it a toadstool. I recently moved it, it was getting too much flow, so now the tentacles are starting to come out a little bit better, but still not to where it should be. My green torch that's fairly new was getting blasted with a little too much flow, and now I've changed that up. I moved my MP10 and the tentacles are starting to come out a little bit more, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this will end up looking like. My trumpet coral is getting a little bit bleached out. It should be green in color, so I'm going to move that. Also, the favia, Christmas favia, is going to need to be moved because the greens, as you can see, aren't showing. So I'm going to lower that. It's getting too much light. My zinnias on the right side of the tank are growing out of hand, so I'm going to need to start fragging them. But they look really nice, and they really fill in an empty spot in that back corner of the tank. My green bird's nest has really been coming along great. It's showing a lot of growth, really bright in color, and it's just looking real good. I also recently picked up, I think this is a pink bird's nest. Wasn't quite sure when I picked it up, and they didn't quite know what the LFS, but it looks like it must be. It's doing okay. Here's another shot of the frog spawn I showed you at the beginning. As you can see, it's really doing well. You can see this small white bubble coral here isn't looking the greatest. Something's bothering it, but it has bounced back since I shot this video. My gonoporia also, the tentacles are not extended because the clownfish has decided they wanted to try hosting in there. My other bubble coral seems to be doing pretty well. It's got 3 heads. One of the heads hasn't been opening completely, but it'll bounce back. I'm not worried about it. Here's my red scooter blenny. The Greenstar polyps have really been growing lately. I took some advice from my buddy Scott, Cyber Aquarius, and I turned the rock around that they're mounted on so that they could get more light on the side that they're growing on, and I've really noticed the growth there. This green on green frog spawn has really been doing well lately as well. My Dumpkins been doing fairly good. There's a few heads on here. You can see right now it's not very open, but when it is completely open, it looks beautiful. I'll let you guys see some shots of some of my zoas now. The day I filmed this, or right before I filmed it, one of the shrimp in the tank had kind of started walking over the entire garden. So you're going to notice some of them are not opened and others are. They're not looking the greatest, but hey, I thought I'd shoot the video anyway just to kind of show you, you know, what can happen. The Wheeler's goby is really doing well in this tank. I've got him hooked up with a pistol shrimp, and he watches guard over that pistol. You're not going to see the pistol in the video, but thought I'd show you a shot of the goby. This is what I believe is called an FTO Coral. It's doing fairly good. It looks better on certain days than others. Here's my silver pom-pom zinnias. These are on the left rear side of the tank. Again, just like the other zinnias, to kind of fill things in and get rid of some empty area back there. So a few plans going forward. Like I said earlier, I'm going to need to move that green trumpet coral and the favia down lower. I'm looking to get an anemone in the tank again so that the clownfish will leave the gani alone. And we'll see what else we decide to do to the tank to make a few changes. I'm also working on tweaking a few of my parameters. I've got a new refractometer now, so I'm going to be a little bit more accurate on the salinity readings. And I also found an error that I was doing when I was measuring my magnesium. So my magnesium readings were coming in a lot higher than they were. The shrimp and the fish here are just going nuts because I just fed some Southern Delight pellets. Thought I would just give you guys a little treat at the end and show how the fish and all the livestock in the tank goes nuts at feeding time. Well, that's all I've got this month for the update, guys. I want to thank you all for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I also want to ask you to go check out all the members of Team Aquatic Support. Their YouTube channel links will be listed below. And please check out Aquatic Support Community on Facebook as well. If this is your first time to the channel, I'd sure love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Just click that red button at the top there. And you can also check out my other social media outlets. They're listed as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time, later.